The story begins in 1984 when epidemiologist Anna Fedorova loses her research partner during a disastrous vaccine test. Haunted by guilt for approving human trials without proper testing, Anna tries to shut the project down, but Colonel Yuri Morozov stops her, insisting that soldiers in Africa still need the vaccine and that quitting now would make her friend's death meaningless. Months later, while celebrating New Year's Eve with family, Anna receives an urgent call from Morozov. A mysterious incident has occurred at the Kola super-deep borehole. Strange noises, missing personnel, and a research station scheduled to be sealed within 24 hours. The head scientist is accused of hiding data about an unknown disease, and Anna is the only one who can uncover the truth. Promised full credit for the discovery and a top military position, Anna agrees. The next morning, she arrives at the station with Morozov and a squad of soldiers led by Major Sergei Mikheyev. But the mission turns deadly immediately when a panicked scientist escapes and detonates a grenade near the helicopter. Although the team survives, Anna discovers something terrifying. The scientist's body glows red, and her collected sample turns to dust. Guards claim he went insane upon reaching the surface, possessing inhuman strength. As the remaining staff is evacuated, one terrified worker warns Anna that everyone below is already dead and that this is far more than a disease. Sensing a darker truth, Anna enters the station alongside Morozov, the soldiers, and the remaining scientists, unaware of the horror waiting underground. Anna tries to question the team about the mysterious infection, but Dr. Grigoriev refuses to share details. He believes everyone has hidden motives and agrees to help only enough to secure a sample and evacuate the survivors, nothing more. When Anna asks why the survivors were locked up, he avoids the question entirely. They reach the elevator, where Grigoriev carefully enters the access code, knowing that 3 wrong attempts would make it crash. On the 3rd try, it works, and they descend into the deepest man-made hole on Earth. But when they reach their level, the brakes fail. Grigoriev depressurizes the elevator and puts on an oxygen mask, causing the rest of the group to pass out. When they wake up, Grigoriev is gone, along with the elevator key. They find themselves in the staff living quarters, while the main research level lies even deeper. A second elevator exists, but without the key, it's useless. The once crowded area is eerily empty. Only 2 staff members remain, Nikolai the engineer and Dr. Kira Vitalyevna, abandoned during the evacuation. Anna examines them and confirms neither is infected. It becomes clear this area was intentionally kept clean, meaning the real source of the infection is somewhere deeper. Grigoriev suddenly contacts Anna, urging her to take everyone back to the surface through the shafts while they still can, insisting that saving lives matters more than discovery. Anna orders the soldiers to capture him, but he escapes using the elevator, leaving behind only a trail of blood. A squad led by Agarov is sent into the shaft, forcing it open despite Grigoriev sealing it. As the soldiers prepare their heat-resistant suits, the shaft doors open on their own, revealing a sickly lab assistant named Olga Krylova, who somehow survived the extreme heat. They rescue Olga and bring her to the lab. She remembers nothing of what happened below, burns with fever, and yet she still feels cold. Clear signs that whatever's hiding underground has already begun to surface.
When Anna removes Olga's gown, she makes a horrifying discovery. Olga's back is covered in foul, mold-like growths. Strangely, Olga feels no pain, not even when Anna cuts into the flesh to take a sample. As soldiers report signs of life in the lower levels, Anna examines the sample under a microscope and realizes the truth. It's a cellular parasite, a highly aggressive and unknown form of mold. Fungi are among the least understood life forms, and this one has never been seen before. That's enough for Morozov to order the mission aborted. Nikolai starts working on restoring the elevator, a process that will take over an hour. Meanwhile, Sergei tries to contact the soldiers below, but their radios fall silent after they encounter something dangerous. Moments later, Grigoriev's voice echoes through the speakers. He admits he hoped they would escape through the shafts, and now he has no other choice. Grigoriev detonates a bomb to seal everyone inside the facility, asking for forgiveness as the structure shakes violently. The explosion triggers chaos in the lab. Olga's body begins to glow, she loses control, shatters the glass around her, and attacks Kira. At the same time, Nikolai discovers the blast has damaged the pressure system, meaning the entire facility will collapse within an hour. Focused only on escape, Nikolai shows no concern for the soldiers trapped below, earning a punch from Sergei. Morozov agrees that going back for them is too dangerous. The only option now is to leave through the shafts. Sergei and Anna return to the lab to retrieve Olga, but what they find is far worse. The entire room is overrun with mold, and Olga is half melted into the floor, yet still alive. From outside the sealed door, Morozov coldly orders Anna to take samples despite her lack of protection. As they move closer, Olga releases a deadly cloud of spores. Sergei flees the room while Anna barely manages to grab a mask. In the chaos, she discovers Kira has also mutated, her body grotesquely transformed, before she dies as her bones violently tear through her skin.
As Anna tries to escape the lab, she slips and is struck by another guilt-driven hallucination, but the fall helps her spot a fire extinguisher. She uses it to clear the contaminated air, opens the door without letting the mold escape, then seals it again. Outside, she asks Nikolai to spray her body with the extinguisher to disinfect her. Anna rushes to check on Sergei, but it's too late. He has already been infected and has lost his sight. When Anna tells the group about Kira's fate, Pyotr explains that there is nothing supernatural about this organism. The mold behaves like a parasitic fungus that controls ants, forcing its host to return to the nest and spread spores. In private, Anna reveals her crucial discovery to Morozov. The mold dies in extreme cold and uses human bodies to survive the permafrost near the surface. Anna loves to stay behind with Sergei to search for any remaining survivors, while Morozov returns to call for rescue, but there will be no rescue. The facility is scheduled to be sealed within 5 hours. Morozov orders everyone to suit up and prepare to leave. Suddenly, a message comes from the shaft begging them not to open the door under any circumstances. After a heated argument, Pyotr insists it's their only chance to survive. 3 soldiers are sent down first. 2 return in panic after firing at something massive they couldn't identify. The third comes back missing an arm and takes his own life before the door is sealed. Whatever is in the shaft now knows they're there and begins violently smashing against the door. The group retreats as the elevator finally arrives. Nikolai prepares to drop it, hoping the emergency brakes will hold. Suri's body starts glowing, and knowing his time is over, he stays behind with his men to hold the creature off as it breaks through the doors. Anna, Nikolai, Pyotr, and Morozov enter the elevator as it plunges downward. The pressure prevents Nikolai from reaching the brake lever, forcing Anna to leave her seat and pull it herself. She does it just in time. The elevator slams to a stop on the lowest level, far colder than any of them expected. The lowest level is completely frozen. Every room is covered in frost, and a recorded message from scientists confirms Anna's theory. The mold is vulnerable to cold. An ancient ice age kept it trapped underground for centuries, but with the permafrost slowly ending, the organism has been adapting, learning to fuse human bodies together for warmth and strength. That's why there are no survivors. The missing staff are frozen into the walls, merged into a massive pile of mold that ultimately died from the cold. Morozov takes the last protective suit and enters the extreme heat zone to recover the elevator key from Grigoriev. While waiting, Anna begs Nikolai and Pyotr to stay silent about the mold once they return to the surface. Revealing it would only attract more expeditions and put humanity at risk. Nikolai agrees, but Pyotr hesitates. This discovery could make him famous. When Morozov doesn't return, Anna enters the scorching area without protection, knowing the human body can survive only minutes. As her skin blisters, she finds Morozov dead, his suit sabotaged by Grigoriev. The elevator key is still in his hand. Anna grabs it and flees as the mold glows around her. Back inside, Nikolai tries to help, but Pyotr suddenly shoots Nikolai and demands the key. Obsessed with fame, he forces Anna and Nikolai into the elevator at gunpoint. At the resort level, Pyotr attempts to leave Anna behind and escape alone, but he's suddenly attacked by the creature from the shaft. It's a horrifying mass of infected staff, melted together into a single organism, still alive and screaming as it kills Pyotr. Anna runs and hides in the mess hall, but the creature follows. Armed with a knife, she enters the freezer and comes up with a desperate plan. She strips down and pours freezing water over herself, lowering her body temperature so the mold can't infect her. She crawls beneath the creature, retrieves the elevator key from Pyotr's absorbed body, locks the doors behind her, and escapes. Moments later, Anna finds Nikolai, and together they finally have a chance to get out alive. The creature breaks through the wall, forcing Anna and Nikolai to run. They slam the elevator doors just in time, escaping its reach. As the elevator ascends, they are confronted by one final horror, Sergei melting into the floor and coughing out spores, pleading for help. Anna halts the elevator to prevent the mold from escaping, but Nikolai refuses to die and reactivates it. A violent struggle ensues over the controls. Just as Nikolai is about to kill Anna, Sergei summons one last effort, using his exposed bone to fatally strike Nikolai. In a moment of gratitude, Anna whispers that she's from Yugoslavia and kisses him before returning to the elevator. Knowing the wrong code could crash the elevator, Anna punches in the numbers while her infected body weakens her. The first attempts are slow and painful, but finally she manages to input the final code just as the elevator reaches the surface. The facility begins a self-destruct sequence. Anna escapes in a van with the rescue team, but seizes a grenade from the soldiers. As more scientists arrive, she detonates it, bringing the story full circle to the terrifying beginning. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed the video, follow me for more. Love you guys.